Shri Shri Ras Viharini Ju Ki Jai, Day 37, Shri Vraja Kishori Seva Trust reading, the Bade Shiksha Patr of Shri Hari Rai Ji. Day 37, letter 12, starting with the first verse. This letter is called Sri Swaminiji's Sentiments. From verse 2 up to verse 15, we read how Sri Swaminiji, feeling intense separation from her beloved, calls out to Sri Krishna, imploring him to appear before her. Each verse shows us a different aspect of his character and appearance, and so this letter offers a very intimate description of the Lord. Sab Vaishnavanko, Jai Shri Krishna. The 12th letter describes how one should constantly contemplate Sri Swaminiji's sentiments, or bhava. When the four Vaishnava traits explained in letter 11 are perfected, then may be qualified to experience these in the following ways. So, a devotee with purified vision will live by praising the Lord, pining for him, being humble and fully renounced. These are the four Vaishnava traits as described in verse 4 of letter 11. And when they are perfected, then one may be qualified to experience these in the following ways. Verse 1. Ponder in your innermost heart upon the words of Sri Swaminiji as she cries out in her pain of separation from her Lord. Oh, ha nath ramana preshta, kwasi mahabhuja, dasyaste kapanayame, sake darshe sannidim, my Lord, my darling, my beloved. Oh, where are you with your strong arms? I am your humble maidservant, please appear before me. For Sri Acharyaji has taught that this path of grace is characterized by the intense burning experience when you feel separated from your Lord. Tika 1. Sri Swaminiji repeatedly calls out to her beloved Sri Krishna when she feels separated from him, and an accomplished devotee should deeply ponder upon these exhortations which emerge from her love-filled being. One day, feeling separation from her beloved, Sri Krishna, whilst pondering upon their loving exchanges, Sri Swaminiji calls out in these words over and over again, hoping to take the tears out of her heart. This mode of love in which Sri Swaminiji longs to meet with Sri Krishna and calls out to him over and over is the highest kind of divine sentiment. This path of grace is all about this burning pain of separation, and Sri Mahaprabhuji embodies Sri Swaminiji's agony, which is considered the highest perfection of the path. So he is Agni Swarup. So ponder upon Sri Swaminiji's experience of separation, which will now be described. Sri Swaminiji, the embodiment of pure love, now calls out to Krishna using 64 different names for him and imploring him to appear before her and satisfy her eyes' needs to see him. Note to verse 1 and all the subsequent verses. It is stated that there are 4 groups of 16 Sri Swaminijis, each of whom is an embodiment of the nectar of loving moods with which she adores the beloved, like the 16 types of female ornamentation. Verse 2. O Lord of the Gopis, source of Gokul's bliss, Lord of the cows, Lord of the Gopis' very life, storehouse of grace, please grant me your sight. Tika 2. Sri Swaminiji says, O Lord of the Gopis, please grant me your sight, for you are these Vraja devotees' husband, Lord and King. A king should make sure his subjects are happy, so please, Sri Krishna, we are your subjects, please appear before us. You bring bliss to the cows, and they become crazy when they cannot see you. Please appear to them Take them soon to the forest to graze, make them happy, and satisfy us too. When we see you there, you are Govinda, the lord and ruler of the cows. A ruler can be attached to their own enjoyment, but please now grant us that joy to us, your gopis, because you are the lord of our life, and we can remain alive only by seeing you. Please bless us with your grace, and let us see you soon. In this way, Sri Swaminiji repeats her beloved's names and pastimes. So that was 1, Lord of the Gopis, 2, Source of Gokul's Bliss, 3, Lord of the Cows, 4, Lord of the Gopis' Very Life, and 5, Storehouse of Grace. Please grant your sight. Verse 3, 6, Protector of the Cows, 7, Protector of the Land of Vraj, 8, Ocean of Bliss for Vraj and all of your devotees who live here, 9, your form is the highest bliss, 10, you sit playfully on your father Nandaraji's lap. Pray, grant us your sight. Tika 3. O ocean of joy, you are the protector of the cows and of Vraj, which is your land. You bring this joy to all the Vraja inhabitants, the gopis, the animals, the birds, the cows, the cowherds, and all of the inanimate and animate creatures therein. O Sri Krishna, supremely blissful Lord, who sit playfully on the lap of your mother Yashodaji and your father Nandaraji, please let us see you now. That's verse 3. Verse 4. 11. O, form of constant bliss, giver of 12, giver of this bliss to your true devotees. 13. Whose waist was tied with a rope by your mother, proving that you are bound to your devotees. 14. Our Lord who melts with mercy, be merciful. 15. O Sri Krishna, protector of the meek. And 16. Most compassionate, please grant us your sight. Tika 4. O Sri Krishna, you are always bliss-filled, and give such bliss to the inhabitants of Vraj. You were tied with a rope round your waist by Sri Yashodaji, so docile are you to your devotees. You are so kind, your heart melts with compassion. You are the Lord of the humble and the meek who have no other, and are most merciful, so please, kindly, let us see you now. Verse 6. You are the Supreme Person. 18. Incredibly beautiful in every limb. 19. Full of love. 20. You are more beauteous than even the enchanter, love's ultimate attractive form. 21. Our beloved. And 22. The true husband of the gopis, the cowherd maidens of Vraj. Tika 5. O Supreme Person, most supremely beautiful in every limb, upon whichever limb of yours our eyes alight, they will remain transfixed right there. One great devotee has sung in Rag Nut, when I see you my eyelids never close. O upholder of the Govardhan mountain, my mind remains transfixed when I gaze at your form. So beautiful are you in every limb, and you are full of love. Every part of your form is filled with loving mood. Most beauteous divine enchanter, most beloved of the gopis. The gopis are most dear to you too, and you are their true husband. A roasted seed, even though resembling a normal seed, will not sprout even though planted, and is therefore useless. In a similar way, the gopas, the cowherds, although they look like the gopis' husbands, are not. You alone are their husband. Please grant us your sight soon. Verse 6. 23. O Sri Krishna with the slender waist, Vraja relies on you. 24. You have long hair and are. 25. An ocean of the arts of love. 26. Only you can remove our pain of separation. And 27. You steal the hearts of your beloved devotees. Tika 6. Vraja depends on you alone. Everyone and everything in Vraj takes shelter in you and knows only you. You have long curly locks which resemble swarms of bees. You are replete with artful qualities. The sun may have 16 parts, each with amazing splendour, but your brilliance outshines them all and cannot be described. You remove the pain of separation of your true devotees and lovingly enchant their minds with your beautiful face, form and pastimes. Please let us see you now. Verse 7. 28, pleasure of my heart. 29, ocean of sentiment. 30, who reigns on the throne of the heart of the devotees. 31, you stir the minds of your devotees. And 32, assuming a form according to the devotee's sentiment towards you. Tika 7. You alone can give pleasurable bliss to the gopis' minds. You are an ocean of divine sentiment and grant your experience to the devotee in exactly the way that they worship you. No one can truly understand the extent of your love. All the love in the world is just a fragment of yours. You reside in your devotees' hearts in the same form in which they love you and captivate their minds. You are playful. A devotee might be doing their housework, but you distract their mind from it and attach it to yourself. Your every limb is formed through love, and each devotee perceives your form according to the nature of the sentiment of their heart. O Krishna, please let me see this form of yours. So we'll pause for today here in letter 12 and carry on tomorrow. So we have just read verse 7 and we have read number 32 of the titles that Sri Swaminiji is giving to Sri Krishna throughout. Aaj ke Anand ki jai ho, Shri Shri Ras Viharini Ji ki jai, Sab Vaishnavan ko sadar, Saprem Sananda, Sadenya Jai Shri Krishna, Shri Hari Rai Ji ki jai, Shri Acharya Ji ki jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe.